Alrighty, announcements are announced, buttons are pushed, refreshes are refreshed, refreshes are refreshed, finally. There we go. Hello, how we doing? Hi. Bam. We're back. Here we are again, hovering over the labs. So, just to tie off loose ends, processors started processing. The ship did some laps and brought holmium ore plate round. Just now when I loaded up, and yeah, processors are processing. That's all it was waiting for. Was just waiting for the lithium to process, and it needed pink plate to go, which means in turns it's making ooh, first one off the rank. It's already an uncommon fusion reactor. There you go. Yeah, it's all flowing now. So that is all the loose ends of Aquilo tied together, and definitely won't ever be a problem ever again. And definitely not going to back up on ice, or not back up on this stuff to jam up the works, and it's definitely not jammed up right now and going to be a massive headache in the not too distant future. I'm sure it'll be fine. So yeah, the goal of today, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 starter bases. And that's goal now is to go through and start upgrading them. So the goal is to do Fulgora, and the reason for that is Vulcanus is pretty much handling itself for now. The starter base here is, I mean, Vulcanus is one of those planets where it doesn't need much to keep itself going. It doesn't need attention until this tungsten patch starts to become an issue. Then once this runs out, then they need to go visit it. Gleba, again, not much to Gleba. It's just some fruit, some fruity brains, some science that occasionally climbs off the belt and starts wriggling around. But otherwise, just like as long as you have some laser turrets to manage the science ingredients wriggling about, it mainly deals with itself because everything's imported, so there's not really much in the way of complication there. Narvis, again, it just pays for the fruits of all the expansions, but Fulgora, the reason it needs attention is, well, the belt's empty right now because it's not getting enough scrap. Second to that, this belt is empty because it's not getting enough scrap. As it actually turns out, it's been holding on to like a crap ton of uncommon holmium ore to the point where it was probably actually deleting some regular ore. So it's actually backed up right now because just before I noticed it, so I quickly, very quickly, added some production for it. But yeah, that's not going to last. So need to empty our pockets and get out of here. Hmm. All right. As soon as the pockets are empty, of course. There we go. In the future, seeing as though we've unlocked everything to get to the solar system edge, it's going to do that, and we'll start thinking about actually going to the solar system edge. But won't do that today. The producing one of those platforms is a bit of a headache that I don't really want to endure right now. Rather deal with the gambling headache of Fulgora. Ooh, that reminds me, while we're on our way, we now have access to Foundation. That actually finished while it was going on. So I can start that in the background as well. So you can get out of here. Then I can have a thingy, or maybe a couple of thingies. It's an Australian couple, which means 3 to anywhere from 2 to 7. Like so. And Foundation, foundation, foundation. Spin, spin, and spin. You go there, you go there, and you go there. And if I can paint some pipe straight, the rest of it will happen. So you just need some tungsten and some lithium. You got some carbon. Okay, so we're not importing it, so we need to import it. So that's where we need to start thinking about a bit of that and lithium there. Some of that. How is the Aquilo Special doing? You did not pick up any science that time, okay. Is this through a lack of... No, it's not through a lack of producing. It's cooking away nicely. Two rare ones? One after... That's impressive, that is. What do you need? 250, okay. You're requesting 50. Oh, you're requesting 250. Yeah, we're not having that. We're also making fusion cells apparently too. Oh, I made a regular one. But yeah, that means we'll be able to switch over from nuclear to fusion before too long. Which would be good. Alright, so we're at Gleber. We need a... Not Gleber. That's the moldy one. We're on the electric one. Let's drop down and get things done. Out of curiosity, is this thing actually working? No, it is not. I forgot to check. Alright, What? Are you even showing up there? Oh, hang on. Yeah, that'll work now. There we go. It sounds normally unplugged, so I don't have to hear it. Alright, so, I mean, this is a good start, but I don't think it's really enough to get to sustain it long term. Morning. How is it in Upside Down Land? Not bad. It's been, one of those mild days today. But yeah, it's definitely warming up. It's warming up around here. Ah, speaking of. See, I needed you to test that earlier, Spellmaster. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting our stuff. How are we looking here with stuff? Oh, look at that. We got a legendary quality too. It does happen from base quality. It's extremely rare, but it does happen. Oh, the more important question. Look at it. Oh, we have 3 legendary mold now. There you go. That's where the good stuff is. So yeah, I want to upgrade Fulgora, among other things, to... I want to start getting quality going here. Ah, it's the vault. What are you, 25 million? I think I'll just lash into all of these. Oh, sure, we'll just blow up the cliffs. I didn't really want to waste cliff explosives on it, but I guess I am now. Yeah, just turn off the legs and wander through. A bird is never on time, only precisely when not needed. Yeah. Birds only show up to squawk when not needed. Real question though, is the bird the word? Is the bird indeed the word? I want more of that. It's sad now. Hmm. Well, I guess I'm doing a little bit more improv. That's still not going to work. How about there? There we go. Just really cram it in there. And there's the skull drumming that we know and love. Drop it from the other side? Yeah, potentially. These islands are just not fun to build this crap on anyway. It's not really a nice way to do it. It's always a compromise. I mean, it's always a compromise until you bring foundation over. I think that's the right amount of big miners. Just excessive. Sounds about right. Just in time. What's the skull drumming? Excellent. That's what you like. Transition from ground. Just press G. Is how it's done. So, yeah. You go like there and G. Yeah, that's why you can't use G to flip anymore. I didn't grab any lightning kajiggers. Where are they? There. Or accumulators for that matter. Yeah, it's normal. A little worse for wear. Probably got struck by lightning a few times. I wasn't really paying attention to it. Hokey day. H and V makes more logical sense. It does, actually. How do I solve the waters? Yeah, it's cool to ask. So my solution was just throw all ice at melters and then just ignore the problem of lack of water. Oh, and also split it. So I store up a lot of water for non-power and then just throw as much as I can at power and hope it actually works. Um, I mean, this is a pretty decent ice sink. Otherwise, you get over. Ice is really weird because you get overloaded with ice, but at the same time, if you want to use it for power, you either have enough ice to manage it or not enough. It's kind of annoying. Am I? No, I'm not. Well, I need to update this. I haven't updated this in a little while now. It's probably because I've been relying on remote construction so much. There. Well, how about I go grab it? I'll actually, I should upgrade this to... What I should also do is actually put the lightning collectors down. That would be smart, wouldn't it? That would be a lot smarter than ignoring the problem. I mean, ignoring the problem doesn't hurt either. That works for me, either way. There we go, and grab some of that, and some of that, and there. Been thinking about a space platform that recycles the asteroid to ice. Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. And then you can drop the ice onto the planet. I'm pretty sure I was off by one. Yeah, off by one. There we go. Hi, Twitch Veldak. Hi, YouTube Veldak. This is something that definitely benefits from the better quality. Oh, I'm not getting the building stuff. That's why. The better quality accumulators it definitely benefits from. Because that whole field is not enough. You know, heading off already so soon? Hey, Lexeril. Orbital supplies. I heard of this in a term in a movie. It wasn't very safe. It's funny you say that. The cargo landing pods, or the cargo pods, when they land, they are not very safe to stand under, as it turns out. Fine for water until you started making acid. Yeah, there's another great water sink. Experienced it? It's pretty funny. Yeah, what was I thinking of? Yeah, so the science platform, I actually upgraded this to process ice and calcite, and any excess.
Megnaboom BLUEIN 2 ORI Megnamilk Megnascrub Bisad Mohodan Sob Mochod Shiny Mohodarich BLUEIN 2 ORI Mekrup Celebrate.
Thank you very much for that completely incomprehensible nonsense. I actually paused for that because I knew it was going to be amazing, and it was amazing. Thank you very much for that, for the 21-month Prime. Really appreciate that. Also, Maury, how you doing? Hello, just sneaking in there. Hope you've been well. Um, yeah, special hype, love, snug, Veldak, bringing in all the hype and love. My thought pattern was completely derailed there. Now I know why I have text to voice. It's what it's there for. It's funny actually because it specifically doesn't. Well, let me backtrack. It's specifically why I have the text to speech set to Finnish is because it, for some oddly specific reason, the Finnish language text to speech is really good quality, and I have no idea why. Like all the other ones are terrible for some reason. They sound like it's going through a telephone. I don't understand why. Like Dutch is terrible. Netherlands is terrible. I think Icelandic was also pretty bad. I tried a whole bunch of them, but yeah, for some reason Finnish specifically, it's high quality, and also it randomly switches languages. It it, it just keeps switching between the two for some reason. Like sometimes it interprets them as Finnish words and then tries to say them in Finnish, and other times it says obvious English words. It's just so strange. Forgot to set it to another language. Yeah, I mean, I did kind of steal the idea from. I got the idea from Cowboard Cardboy, who had it set to Spanish. But I had to choose a different language instead of Spanish. So you know, sometimes Grammy misses rock a few times. Yeah, I noticed that. It's particularly it's actually really obvious when you have the higher quality ones. Oh yeah, the original thought that I had was so this science platform it does advanced ice processing, and it periodically ejects calcite down onto Navis. That way, if Navis happens to miss a calcite delivery, it still gets calcite. You know, it still gets drip-fed calcite, so it doesn't completely die. Should the calcite express decide to not visit for some reason. I think another streamer had said it to Russian or Korean. Yeah, a few people have done it. I was definitely not a trendsetter. Definitely a follower. Still very funny. Alrighty. For some reason, turbo splitters are in very short. Tungsten turbo splitters are in very short supply. Yeah, there's so with the grabby arms. There's been a few weird bugs with them. They actually fixed a few recently, where with the pathing where it wouldn't grab in specific situations. You're at risk. Now you're not. Yeah, these things are well worth switching over to. Get so much more out of the big ones. I suspect I would have less power problems. Well, it's actually more accumulator related, but I still suspect I would have a few less power problems if I actually switched. German was interesting, as it says some words with some effort behind it. I didn't think it's doing German. I think it was like a TikTok or something that, where that was going on. There we go. Should hopefully do it. Ah, you know what I'm missing is quality modules. Whee! I just vaguely remember. I don't have TikTok or any of those social media. It popped up somewhere, and it was these three girls, I think it was, and it was like three different languages, and the German one was just the most aggressive, and you know the way the words were expressed were real, just happened to be particularly aggressive, and they sort of pumped it up a bit as well. It's something that vaguely passes as entertainment round here these days. Also, hello, Foxhound. What's going on? Need some radars, which apparently I already had. I just wasn't paying attention. There we go. Fine. I'll make some repair packs. Oh, it's out of power already. Does that mean this one's out of power as well? No, still going. Not much working. Oh, you're trying to get to the shattered planet. That could be a thing. And when I say could be a thing, could be a difficult thing. Or is it going to be a grit and determination type situation? If you want to get there at any speed, the number of explosive rockets is stupid. Yeah. I mean, I've seen what like 750,000 distance is. It's extreme. Can't wait to get to Fulgora. Rise the Triad, Fulgora mode. Ludicrous Jibs. I was trying to think of what it was. I had to think very hard there for a moment. Right, my train's got a bit of a bend in it, but hopefully it'll take it. People have posted videos of being a shadow. I haven't actually seen that yet. I'd only ever seen a few people that, I mean, admittedly, it was fairly early on. People trying to go there. "70 kilometers. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a fairly decent distance in. I have seen a few people have been doing high-speed designs though. Oh yeah, it's not going to work well, is it? Ah, there you go. There's the uncommon ones. Just throw a whole bunch down. And a whole bunch more, and then complain when I don't get power. Or when they don't get powered. Or they get struck by lightning or something. Nah, there isn't spoilers for me. For reasons. I've seen everything already. There we go. I'll pump up the thingies a little bit. I should probably find some decent. I need to. Let's have a look over it. Whoops, that's the caps lock. Editor spawn. Oh yeah, you suppose you could do that. Thing is, though, is that most people, quite a few people have actually already been there months ago. At least the science pack doesn't have a spoil timer on it anymore. Yeah. The Shattered Planet, unless it's changed, isn't an actual thing. It's like it's the same as Solar System Edge. Like it's a point in space, but it doesn't actually have anything there. It was quite interesting actually. It becomes less dense. Where was it? Yeah. See, suddenly just before the end, well, you get swamped in, what is it? Nearly, what did I say? Yeah, 700, over 700 Prometheum asteroids a minute, which is a lot of huge Prometheum asteroids. But yeah, the rest taper off for some reason, and then there's probably points like the game can't discriminate point like this is like 999 3.999 and that's 4, but yeah, this is just this taper off at the end is I find quite interesting and hilarious. I mean, it still goes down to 321, but still. I suspect that maybe somewhere here, but I think you're getting so much Prometheum at that point, it's pointless for an actual game. So a clip people using nukes in the Shattered Planet ship design. Oh, firing nukes at the clusters of asteroids. It doesn't surprise me. The asteroids are so thick at that point. Yeah, it's all the ones that I've seen are infinite chest ships. I've never seen anyone do it legit. There's another town there. What I really need is a decently sized patch to oh, spooky day then. A decently sized patch to set up some recycling. I want to do. So what we need to do is set up some external recycling to at least start the process. Oh, actually, that reminds me. While I think of it, hey, we're getting foundation. Excellent. No. There was a it was I didn't think it was going to work, but it doesn't hurt to try. What are you waiting for? Oh, you're waiting for pressed biters. Why you take it so... Ooh, an epic thingy. I can get behind that. Up to 67% productivity. And an achievement for getting there. A hidden achievement. I think the legendary quality 2s are still better. 5 versus 4, yeah. Even though this one's not running. So it would make more sense to put them in to here. So go from 20 to 22. I think these are slightly worse though. Yeah, 3.8 versus, what did I say it was? 4. Yeah, it's just slightly worse. How much legendary mold have we got? We're up to 4 legendary mold now. We're really, really getting the stonks of mold now. Alright, maybe there we'll try some scrap processing. It does look pretty decently charged. I think this for the main area is still looking pretty good. So yeah, what I want to do is bring trains of scrap in, process it, and then replace these feeds with trains. But I also want the quality base. So that's the other thing too, is so what I want to do is start setting up like bulk crafting everything. And I want to try managing, like dealing with all the quality stuff. Just craft it into things and see if I can upgrade them. Yeah, because like I'm throwing away the uncommon stuff at the minute. Could also just export this entire base, maybe up there. That might be the better option. And find somewhere, maybe over here. Let's investigate. Don't have stupid amounts of foundation. Yeah, I'm only got little bits. The foundation for now was really just about getting power poles across the oil ocean. Way to roll red rocks. Alright, what do we got? Got anything? Got a weird bit of oil ocean in the middle of landmass there. Ooh. Should really... Yeah. I mean, this landmass might be the winner. This is, very nice. It just keeps on going. Past me has experienced pain of setting up radars and just never finding large landmass. Like, I think, one time I had to explore for like half an hour, 40 minutes before I found any useful landmass. Or something like that. I forget how much it was exactly. It's really annoying. I mean, foundation cures all, but you gotta have foundation. Twitch is eating people who play new idle games. The slapping game. Uh, I mean, it's kind of amazing that they're actually forcing any kind of trust and safety at the same time. Just upgrade RT range, bring 100 shells. Yeah, it's probably the way to go. It'd be a lot quicker. Actually, I really like this one. Don't tell Sassy. Ah, we has an addict. Right, so what do I want to do? Um, Conveniently, do I have a previous blueprint? Probably not. No, it doesn't look like it. That's annoying. I mean, I know what I want. It's more of this. Well, nearly more of this. Oh, you won't place. There. Now it's guaranteed. Yeah, we want something like that. The question is, do I want stacking bolts as well, or do I want to just deal with the bolts as they are? Let's go do it. I want to do an experiment. I need to do an experiment first. Because the scrap, the recycler, not the scrap, the recycler can stack its outputs like the big mining drill can, but it can't, like, it has no ability to, because it's processing all this different random crap, it can't necessarily stack it all internally. So, yeah, it doesn't always actually stack things. I could always just make this do everything. I mean, it would be the literal make everything then. It's not really intended to do that, but I mean, wouldn't hurt. It could be fun. Right, you... Uh, uh, whatever the hell it is. Stacking belts is nice, 4 green chip belts in one belt. Oh yeah, the density of materials is great. It makes red belt last so much longer, which is nice because red belt's cheap. I mean, it all doesn't matter in the end, but it's nice to not have to go back and upgrade things. Damn it. Blueprint parameterization is kind of annoying. If I'm completely honest, it's I get it, but there's just so many little inconveniences and annoyances with it. I genuinely thought I selected an empty frame then, and then I look up and it turns out I haven't. What's the smarts doing? It's enabling the recipe when it's being called for on the red wire, and it clears it, sets the requests on the requester chest. It's to make everything, this thing. This is my make everything. As seen in 1.1. Trains. Are you making... Probably not. No. There we go. You are now. Yeah, see all these scrap turned on. Nope. We're out of power again. It's another candidate for a fusion reactor. Can we do fusion? Do we have the power? No, but we're getting close. Getting there. Yeah, it crafts things. It's a combination of on-demand and a little bit of internal stock. So I'm telling it to maintain this stuff because you can't tell it to request. You can't have a construction request turn into a logistics request. So it has. There has to be a little bit to sort of have one to trigger the other. And as I untangle my microphone cable, the other part is that if I wander into range of it with any kind of logistics request, and it can't, and the what's in the network can't satisfy it, and it's there for crafting, it will turn on that craft automatically. Yeah, see, it disabled the recipe once the loco finished, and then it ejected its contents. A automatic crafter that changes recipe is a work in progress. State of that is a bit, how do I say it? It has some quirks. It, yeah, has quirks. My system currently has issues with if there's a lot of like more machines than there are jobs to do for the machines, it gets real confused. There, that should make it happy temporarily. Alright, so the experiment that I wanted to do, because I get super distracted. Let's try it down here. So you process all that junk for me. Then get out of the way. Ba, ba, ba. So I need both of them out of the way. Yeah, what I want to do is grab a steel chest and use the Gleber inserter like that. I just worry about jamming up while it waits for a specific component. It's a Redicus. Good luck, can't watch today? Ah, oh well, good luck today then. Enjoy your day if it shall be boring. Yeah, so something like that. Really needs a timer? It does. I found turning the stack size down to like 4 or 8 does help it. In situations where it does get jammed. I mean, it's not a perfect solution, but it's a better than nothing solution. It is far better than nothing. I generally go by the rule, if I'm not stacking a belt, then it's a regular inserter. Yeah, that's the trouble, is it's sort of gotta do that. So alive, nothing says I can't work and watch stream, right? That is exactly correct. Nothing, there is nothing No rule against it that says you can't watch while you work. I won't hold it against you. I'm going to set a filter on the inserter to only give items greater than 4 or equal to 4. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what I thought would happen. A single gear wheel, uncommon gear wheel. Because it's a mixture of scrap and other random items. If it was just scrap, it probably would work better. Hey, sheepduck. How you doing? What if I did that? Oh, bye-bye. It's pretty funny. It's exactly what I thought would happen. Oh, there is actually two. Two belts. Can you add a splitter on the output to filter out anything that has quality? Yes, you can. So you can actually set, like here, I've set it to greater than equal to rare. Yeah, you can have any combination. You can have greater, any as well. Still clog with, yeah, yeah. Read the chest? Yeah. I think that's the way to go. Oh. Anything greater than 4? It's determined. I might need an actual combinator. No, I'm doing it wrong. That's why. Yes, you're right. I do need... I'm doing. I do need a combinator. Each greater than 4 each of 1. A stack size of 4. That works. Extremely crudely, but it works. Is chest big enough? Probably not. Oh, legendary battery. I think the answer is don't bother and just do it the other way. That's what it seems like. Alright, what is happening over here? Have you crafted one? No. What's stopping you from making these? Oh, juices are full. Oh, it's not reaching. That's a surprise. There you're crafting. I guess Fulgora can be the first. So, reactor. Add a thingy there. And 3 of them. I don't think I can actually launch them yet because it stacks in like 5. Ah. What will come out? We don't know yet. Maybe we'll get a rare one. It'd be funny if it came out as like legendary. I wouldn't hold my breath on that. It's like 0.001%. Yeah, regular. Expect as much. I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh dear. Ew. It's backed up, but it's not really backed up on anything specific. Tell you what. Oh, we're out of power again. Alright, bring me iron ore. Iron ore. Rare iron ore. So no almost no chance of upgrading the quality, but a little bit will help. Very legendary iron ore, no. See, upgraded a few. A little bit helps. Yeah, it's not going to work. It was a thought that I had for stacking, but it's not going to happen. Ah, the thingy's gone. I pulled it up, apparently. That's everything. I'm sort of hitting one of those things of I'm not quite sure where I want to go with it first. Oh, it's backed up again. Yeah, sort of not sure where I want to take it to start with. Probably convert to bots. I do want to convert to bots. Oh, foundation. I forgot about foundation. Getting a bit done. Just ran out of lithium though. Alright, so, as I say, scrap processing would be nice. So, I'll grab another one of them. Head back down here. As I'll, down there, yeah. Or, even there. It's a long way away, but it's fine. That's all transient in the end of the day. Just means it takes longer. We're there yet? I could just make it a bot base and be done with it, but I want to build base. It's no fun if you just do bots. It's just functional. That would be no fun. Alright, so... something like that. And I very quickly want to put these down so it doesn't get struck by lightning, although I think the nighttime's going away. So yeah, I want something like that. Kind of want to pair off the inserters. Can I actually put a... yeah, I could. What's being... oh, productivity 3s are sprouting legs again. Okay. Oh, another epic. 2 more epics, actually. I'll do that, then. That'll deal with the 4th one. Get that up to 73% productivity. Something broke. Okay. Really need to... the productivity modules, I really need you to stay inside your productivity modules and turn into productivity modules, not walking productivity modules that eat things. And if your quality upgrade chance is just 10%, just recycle looping only bumps up by 2.5%. Getting a better quality item, the return on recycle class loops is much better than that. Yeah, that's what I'm suspecting. I mean, it is surrounded in lasers. I'm just setting up an off-site recycling and returning the output. So, what I'm thinking, if I get rid of all that, and that. I don't actually know how long it needs to be as well. This is all just sort of winging it. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Just say 10 for the sake of the exercise. Throw that away. All that away. I saw it was distracting me. So you go there. You go there. Better yet, I actually align them if I can. And not put the output over a recycler. That'd be good too. Like there. Yeah, something like that. Shing. You're late? Yes, you are. Don't have a note from your mum? Not even sorry? What are you then? What even are you? Actually, I could slide that there. Slide that there. I mean, this is complete overkill for lightning rods. I suppose you got me there. You indeed are not sorry, as stated. As stated already, not sorry. I can't argue with that. I mean, I would like to put that there, but I can't. Needs more faster? It does. That's the general goal of the day, is more fastering all the thingamabobbers here. There's not entirely not enough thingamabobbers and whatsits and widgets. You're hot. Let's see how it is. Didn't I have a blueprint for this or something? Sure, I have a design for this already done somewhere too. You go that way. And then there. Should overvolt and make them run fast? They should. It's a missed opportunity, isn't it? How many signs are you up to now, Will? That's the real question. Ah, it's too wide. Dang it. How about I halve it? You're still too wide. And I can bring it right up close. 516,000 ESPM or 32,000 SPM. Oh, the ESPM is insane. The level of ESPM. Effective signs per minute, that is, for anyone who doesn't know. Which is what you get once you start getting into lab productivity. There we go. It's fine. Alright, so that'll recycle crap. I mean scrap. Scrap crap. I mean, that in its own right is also absurd. The fact that you're still on starter base. It's just, like, that's the thing that's really insane, is, I plugged that into the wrong hole. I plugged the innie to the outie. I suppose I could fix it by switching them. That would make sense. Aggie, how you doing? You. Yeah, so what I wanted to do was actually that. Or what I should intend on doing is that. That's what it's supposed to be. I'm sure someone pointed it out and I didn't notice. It's very likely. Grey pot still belt based. 2 full stack green bell supports. Still not enough. More faster. That's what all I'm hearing. As necessary, more faster. Right, so the outputs of that. Yeet. So yurt. Alright, what garbage do we need? Like, what am I doing with all this scrap? I mean, I'm keeping wire. I suppose it doesn't really count wire. I'm just thinking, what are my goals? 'Cause scrap. This is something I haven't really thought about until now. Is expanding Fulgora. Moving to on-ore patch builds, mining stone directly into railway track machines, going to make 150k rails a second. I saw the trains which pull up, the mine goes gurk, and then it's the wagon's full. I had wondered about that. Yeah, completely nullifies the whole smelting on or melting on patch, which I suspect it seemed a little one of those things that works until there's better options. Especially with a slower, like it carries more, but we saw that before the slower pump speed, before the 12,000 fluid a second was removed. Long time ago, a guy bought a domain, chat.com, for 15 million USD. OpenAI just bought the domain from him for bigger but undisclosed sum. He was not paid in cash. He took shares. Internet's back up? Nice. Can be entertained again. Yeah, so we need holmium, we need stone. I don't need gears. So I actually do need a feedback system. So what we need is a sequence of filters. I could just make this bots, you know, but I'm making it hard for myself. We need batteries. What did I need? Processing units, advanced circuits. Advanced circuits? No, I don't need... All I need is the stuff for science. So I need... processing units. You crossed the line of silly. Yep, yeah, you're going deep now. It's too late. You can't turn back. So batteries, iron plate, holmium, copper plate. What else was it? Plastic. Plastique. You, then you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stone and low density. I'm not actually sure if this is effective or a good idea or not, but I'm just sort of, I genuinely don't know at this point. That should be 9 total. So yeah, what I'm doing, this is a scrapland might need work though. It's using 8K bots to do quality items. It's not sustainable. I've not seen a really sustainable. I mean, I haven't looked too much into what other people are doing, but I've not seen a lot of really sustainable builds. It's all sort of chaotic. Oh, and most important of all, well, a lightning rod for a start. Seen anti-elites is. I'll be interested to see what he's done. He comes up with some really cool stuff. So it's actually to the point of being an argument for being a Go player. There. So that's going to peel off stuff we want to keep. 20k bots. I mean, go big or go home. So something like that. And yeah, anything left over, we'll just feed back around again. I don't think it needs anything else. Lamo. Hmm. So go into there, into there. I might need to push this down further. Like that. And like that. You come in like so. Still nasty. I still don't like it. How about that? Trouble is, then I'm going to move the substation. How far in am I? So I've got 5 starter bases so far. How's Aquilo doing? Oh, it's got it's got 1 fusion reactor, and 2 and 2. I've been getting very lucky on the fusion reactors actually. Oh, okay, it's pulled. Oh no, never mind. It's pulled up fusion. So I'm at the point where I can start distributing fusion reactors. Then Vulcanus has been holding its own, but yeah, they're all starter bases. Just like it's on the first tungsten patch still, but Vulcanus needs so little. Same Kleber, again, holding its own. It's just, yeah. That's Kleber. I got the biolabs now, at the very least. Which is missing purple. Why are you missing? Oh, okay. I need to grind up some thingies then. As fun as it is making legendary mold, I should probably do something useful. Start grinding up uncommon furnaces. That's actually pretty funny that I got 2,000 now. It's not even with full quality too, and I've got epics in there. 20 epics on level 2 quality modules. I mean, give it enough time, it'll do it. Yes, you have the mold duck, the moldy duck. I move that there and then put you there? And it's nice and connected. Actually, that can go there. No. We go like that. Then there. The amount of the lengths that I go to just to arrange these things is a little ridiculous. Yeah, but you got to be a little pedantic about it. That's wrong. There we go. Next to Wood Ducky, we have the new evil 2.0 twin mold ducky. Alright, so I can crush this back down to size like that. Excellent. I think that is a workable blueprint. Maybe. So that's going to produce everything for science and then siphon off quality to go to the quality production. And then I can basically just repeat like 3, 4 more times. Then pick it up and move it over slightly. So I can actually get everything in place. How far into the system have I made it? I've gone to all 5 planets so far. Set up 5 starter bases, and now we're working on expanding. So we've got all the dirty builds, it's functional, and yeah, now it's time to go big. Well, not so much, well, not go big, but it's phase 2. I think this would be the equivalent of the module grind, or I wouldn't call it the module grind, but it's preparing to go big because there's no, at least from my perspective, there's no incentive to go big without the high quality. Yeah, go medium. So I might as well, so the goal is to start up the quality, to start eventually getting into legendary, and just give it time to spin up. Insert is pulling from right substation. Oh, there they are too. I thought I fixed that. That means you're in the way now, which complicates things. Yeah, that's because I changed it before. Therefore, just made it to kill yourself. Nice. But if you put the output of the recyclers into a box, you can use stacking. Oh, I already tested that earlier. It kind of works, but mostly doesn't. I wasn't happy with the results. It probably works without quality, but with quality, it seems to be a bit problematic. There we go. Ooh. Nope. Screw that cliff in particular. Ah, foundation. I might just lift them up for now. I mean, foundation is coming, having said that. But, not quite. Well, we'll see. There. And some recyclers. And then I've got to get a train over there. It's actually the annoying part of setting up a rail network on Fulgora is the rail network needs a rail network carrying power needs a lightning collector at every second pole. It is genuinely annoying to set up. Foundations are power poles between islands? Yes. Yeah, normally you can't do poles in the middle of nowhere. You can do rail foundation though. That's fine. Although I think, what was the research? No, the research, what would the research do? I've already forgotten. That one. Yeah, deep parts of the oil ocean to do that. Mega base foundation production. Yeah, I think that's where for the go medium part, because they need to start supplying a bit more production. Have we? No, it hasn't come round yet. I mean, for now, just got to get the fundamentals out the way, like this base not running out of power randomly. It's operator. How you doing? Are you? Okay. I suppose it is probably demanding 100, so... It's just interesting that it's... oh, it's overloaded, that's why... balls. I might have to turn... That's one of the things which makes me want to turn the maximum request down to from 100 to 50. Yeah, this toggling is a bit problematic as well. The only way to really fix that is to gate it with a clock. Read your mind, apparently. I was reading your thoughts. I was inside your brain and extracting it. It doesn't sound weird at all. Right, where is it? You. Start with something like that. There. And we'll just go straight across. Ah, they're delivering it. We'll get this started at least. Alright, is the thingy, the recyclers actually, not recyclers, the rail being produced. What do we got for simulators? Not much. There's actually a better way forward. the penultimate solution. Yeah, why not? Just can go here. Right, this will be dead simple. What was it? The thingy. It's 100 megawatt output for a single one, which means actually it's quite simple. So it's 1, 2. Oh, before the thing runs away. Before it runs away. Da, ba, da, ba, da. You bring me. Dang it! Come back. Back, back, back. Ooh, rocket part's finished. More, please. More of that too. And that. Actually, I'll just switch to that. And just generally pick these off, I guess. Yeah, the this thing isn't going to work too well without a cryo plant. As you may guess, it outputs hot juices, and it needs a cryo plant to convert its hot juices into cold juices. Okay. And then the cycle repletes. Repletes? Does do the repleting. Then we want 20 AU, which the bots can't deliver, but that's fine. We can make them deliver. Have the technology and the roboports, more importantly. Better at delivered stuff. Oh yeah, you did deliver stuff. Oh, you're sad on power. Alright, the final step. I did have the thingies. Oh. There. You do the juices, and you go in there. Perfect. Now we never need to deal with power again. You don't need that. I mean, it'd still be in the network for when we need to top it up, but yeah, done. Problem solved forever. Actually bring foundation? No. Actually carrying foundation? No. That's kind of annoying. Right, what's not getting done in terms of rail? Nothing, I'm just not carrying enough of this stuff. So you can stick to 20. Yeah, now they've requested a ton of supports. Yeah, 71 supports are in the on the wire now. Yeah, future versions of the Make Everything are gonna. I'm removing the green wire connection and just using logistics directly, and that frees up the green wire to use for control, which I really want to start making use of. Alrighty. Now we're getting somewhere. Do I care enough about this island? Not really. Oh yeah, book's on the thingy. Where is it? Down there. And just for the hell of it, where is it? There. Can flex the new angle. Bye bye, lightning thingy. The skull drumming that we know and love. Don't you just love the new half diagonals? That should be about there, but I might bump it back to there. Got here. Nothing. Yeah, where it starts to get a bit boring in a way. It's just placing down the core logistics. Not terribly interesting. But yeah, this is I think this is where it's at for Fulgora. Just at least from previous testing, just really stretching out a large rail network. It's just begging for it. The trouble's got to use the flat intersections as well, unless get access to bulk foundation. Alrighty. I could also deliver some of this stuff to the cycling site. That would be smart though. Don't come here for smart plays. Ah, I left the poor bots behind. You're probably complaining about something. Yeah, you are. That's missing. It can be a bit weird like that. What happens if a train on an auto route gets struck by lightning? Bit of a HP decrease. As far as I've seen, they don't get struck by lightning. Spent some time on Aquilo, checked on why science is working. Your whole Glever base is gone. Only put defense around the miners. That's impressive. Because I've never seen that happen before. Because yeah, they tend to attack specifically, the pentapods tend to specifically attack. Looks like the soil there is lower than the water. That is actually a future thing we need to do, is get spider eggs over there to start making artificial soil. Where are you at? Oh, you're coming back from Aquilo, okay. It's going off the rails. At least initially, then we're going to be on the rails. Could actually put a train down as well. That would make life a little quicker. For now, though, just take it as it is. Can't link power grids or not Fulgora. You can eventually. I've got the power poles down to link it. It's just a really annoying. It limits your early expansion to a single or a small cluster of islands. Oh man, it's thingies again. But yeah, hopefully when the ship comes back around, we'll be able to get the power going. But yeah, it really cramps your early game. It very much forces you to. I mean, I was lucky here that I've got an island that can be reached by big power poles, so I can pack all of the accumulators on there. I mean, it's still not enough. Yeah. Oh, oh dear. Oh, it's quality again. Of course it is. If one island can supply like 3 trains with bulk inserted. Yeah, eventually. Mining productivity as well. I'd actually go direct to train eventually, although it's not really practical. Yeah, at the very beginning, because you can't easily spread out, it really forces you to cram yourself in. Which is why I say don't just pick the first island. Like spend 10 or 15 minutes really trying to find a decent island. Decon planner as a filter? Yeah, so this is my nature obliterator decon planner. It means that it does more than ticking trees, rocks only, because it grabs cliffs and fish as well. And whatever that was. Presumably removed from the game. I forget what else it does that the thingy doesn't do by default. Like if I do that, set that to trees, rocks only. Ah, that's right. Yeah, it doesn't demo any of the Fulgorian stuff. Yeah, I got a specific one of tiles and items on ground. I didn't include it in the nature obliterator. I think it works on Aquilo. There. Oh. Uh, oh, it's being restless again. Should probably reduce that. Nah, the productivity module sometimes grows legs periodically. Yeah, it's the productivity module's about to grow legs again. Bedtime? Alright, have a good one, Spellmaster. Oh, you can't craft anymore. Presumably, yeah, refined concrete. It's been a bit spotty, the concrete. It's like 11 for him. Nope, that was concrete supply. That'll at least get it going again. Oh, do I? I need to check if concrete's a thing. Quality recyclers? That's the way I roll. Yeah, they're sort of structured. I think they're counted as structures, so yeah. That's why I made the as I say, I made it for a reason. I couldn't remember off the top of my head what it was, but yeah, it's is that the one that's missing? What's happened is that one of the yeah, it's probably that. The question mark was one that was removed from the game and switched. Because a few things like that, a few subtle things like that has changed. Uh, even the order's different. Funnel trunk there? I don't think it is. Probably, it might be. I'm surprised it's not letting me do... Stomp a shell. Don't you want quality in recyclers to get quality? Oh yeah, there. The whole stack inserter thing. Stack inserter debacle. Legendary quality cliffs. You got to summon a demolisher to do it for you. Even worse. Alrighty. Before going down there, actually. Before going down there, how about I use the thingy that's the thingy. And blow up the thingy. You waiting for? Oh, why are you struggling on those blue circuits? Why are you struggling on blue circuits? You're actually providing them to the network. That's interesting. So this whole time, it's not actually been supplying blues. That is interesting. So has it been requesting? It probably has, and I just forgot to turn it off. No? Where the hell are they coming from? Am I... No? Is it further down here? No? I have no idea. I mean, it performed, yeah, 700 crafts. So I don't know, no idea where the circuits were coming from this whole time. That's very interesting. It's because it's actually working. I think it's sped up because I put the beacons in and it's, yeah. So basically, one machine's doing the work of all of them now. If I was keen, I would actually upgrade these, but I'm not going to yet. We'll get to there where we get the Vulcanus. For the second time, the Vulcanus revisit. Someone wants, oh, it's probably Quillo. Oh yeah, because it's making, it's turning the refined concrete into cryoplants. So yeah, of course it's requesting it. Foundation. Oh, that's why it's not importing. That would explain a lot. Bye, rockets. Whoever would have thought that the volume of rockets going is even more stupid than ever before? Whoever saw that coming? Low on Gleba science too. What planet should you go to first? Or which should I not choose first? I think realistically Vulcanus is a good first contender. Getting the yeah, we were talking about this yesterday. It's a good first option. Originally I was actually keen on Fulgora first, but I think yeah, Vulcanus is the way to go. It's the most it's just it's the closest to Navis 2.0 and the Foundry, once you get the Foundry up and running, is a huge boost to bring them back and replace the steel furnaces. It makes for a decent upgrade path from the early base. As you go from, you go stone. Oh yeah, and the big miners. Get the big miners early. That significantly helps with outposting. Like, hello. I haven't like that's the first coal outpost from the starter coal. Never heard of electric furnaces. Never knew they existed. Exactly. I mean, I've always held that one of the biggest traps is going to electric furnaces um, without modules. It's it, electric furnaces in before Space Age was a post rocket launch upgrade. It wasn't a upgrade that you go to before you launch a rocket. Go there afterwards. Um, more railgun shooting speed, please, and more railgun damage. Even though it's more Gleba science that will never get used. Flammables. Here's a shooting speed. Oh, that's actually a non-infinite. Oh, we get that done. And we'll get fish breeding as well. In fact, we'll try and tick that off now. And steel productivity. Do we have Gleba? No, we don't have Gleba science. Never mind. The only thing is, you do need to really prop up the steel production to start supplying rockets. Yeah, with Vulcanus, I also suggest just bring in everything you need to craft rockets. So bring in, I'm not doing it anymore, but bring in the, the blue circuits and the rocket fuel and the low density. Just bring in all three. Don't worry about crafting your own anything else. You can, but it just takes a long time. Only revisit it once you get the EM plans, which is sort of what I did. Gleba Science decided to cook itself. Oh, the it went moldy and grew legs. and wriggled off. It does that sometimes. It's kind of annoying when it does, but it does it sometimes. I have to be really careful upgrading belts on this. I was tempted to grab the belt upgrader, and then I was like, oh, hang on, that potentially very dangerous. Because I think there's some belt weaving going on here. And I could still do that. Actually got... Oh, yeah, it does have green belt. I did actually set it up. Meow. Oh, there's a fish breeding. Ah, excellent. We've got foundation. Yeah, so see, I can now distribute power throughout the world. Fulgora is now Fungora. It is no longer sadness. We can do whatever we want. Which is also why it's sort of limited what you can do early game. You got it. I think like at best you can do starter bases at all the different planets until you unlock everything. It's just not worth doing anything bigger than just the absolute bare minimum. Oh, what are we running out of foundation? I gotta bring it all the way down here and then plug it in. The real question is, do I want to peel off concrete from here or not bother? This is, I mean, this is purely intended for science. It's not intended for supporting construction. A non-quality? No, I tried, but the gambling failed. I want to work on a few other things first before trying to set up a quality one. Or trying to go grinding up stuff for a quality one. Didn't try hard enough. I mean, I'm going to try a lot harder soon, just not yet. Is there a use for the Tesla gun? Its damage is pretty underwhelming. It is useless. I've not had a use for it. Even a rare... so I managed to get a rare Tesla gun, and it's still terrible. Even the splash damage is very underwhelming. The Tesla gun. Tesla turret is good. The Tesla gun is just sadness. It's a miserable thing. Yeah, with upgrades it's less sad, but it's still pretty um, underwhelming. Yeah, it was what I thought. The green is going down. I remember taking it into biters and it just didn't do anything. Yeah, I haven't got a legendary. I haven't been able to get a legendary quality one, but I have got a. Yeah, I only ever got an epic one. I think I gave it rare ammo too. Now. Am I doing anything different? I think it was. What did it do? I don't remember. I just remember I made some for some reason. Probably because I could. Oh, it doesn't have quality. That doesn't have... Okay, yeah, it does do more damage. Yeah, just more damage. And the fork chance was higher. Or the, having the lightning fork out is, higher chance. Bonk. That's not supposed to happen. Oh, was that still... I thought I fixed that. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Also, before I do anything, heavy oil, light oil. Oh, wrong one. That one. Rare tank. Oh, nice. Which one is it? Which one is it? You... Nope, wasn't there. Okay. Might have just been me placing things wrong. Also, harvest. Still heavy oil. Hasn't inexplicably changed to light oil. This actually also helps get with power generation. You get so many more lightning collectors. Not that it really does anything, because most of the power contribution is coming from fusion reactors, fusion generators. One, two, yeah. Good enough. Slowly building it out. Thought that could be great for demolishers. Oh yeah, it barely touches them. Yeah, just seeing as though we're about to end. Where are we at? Did I have a rare one? Can't actually remember now. It should have been a rare one. Might have thrown it away. Yeah, there's a rare one. Oh, there's two legendary ones as well. Yeah, it's just sadness. None are available. I probably recycled it. Yeah, it's just bad. I was going to go try and poke biters with it, but no. Anyway, I need to end. I need to get to bed myself, just like Spellmaster, so I'm going to leave it there for today. If you want to deal with demolishers, probably the easiest way is there's a few ways. A tank with uranium shells, nukes or railgun, or a combination of nukes and railgun, depending on the size of it. Or if you get a demolisher like Kevin here, just keep him alive and just put up a wall. He'll keep to himself. He won't. Most of the time, he won't run over the wall. Yeah, for now, that is it for me for today. We shall continue this on tomorrow. However. So make sure to, if you're not following, hit the follow or subscribe, depending on platform. I mean, on Twitch you could hit subscribe as well. I wouldn't complain about that. Uh, um, yes, that's Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Say hi to Kevin. Uh, Veldak is happily spamming all of the links, which I very much appreciate. The wonderful effort that you go to. And yeah, other than that, thank you all very much for watching, hanging out, and being here. I shall see you tomorrow.